Miss Robinson.
Hi, you're Ashley, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. How are you today?
Great. I hope you don't mind about
Oh no, I don't
McDonald's.
mind at all. You can eat while we're in here if it helps you cope a little better. So tell me a little bit about yourself first.
Well, I'm a pharmacy technician.
Okay.
You know, and my husband, he's an electrician.
Okay.
And we're having problems. We just got married.
How
We've
long
been
have you
married
been
about a year.
Okay. So freshly newlywed still.
Yes.
Okay.
I started having an affair with a young guy. Well, he's not young. He's older than my husband. And I just met him.
Okay.
And I feel a little guilty about the situation.
Okay. And that's why you decided to come to counseling?
Yes, ma'am.
So are you coming to counseling more so for the guilt or for the cheating?
Well, both. Because I feel guilty and I don't at the same time, but I want to stop because I'm married and it's not the right thing to do.
Okay. So tell me a little something about your marriage. Like what led you up to the point of talking to someone else?
He just isn't the same as he was when I first met him. We're not hanging out. I go out a lot with my new friend, and he doesn't really talk that much.
Who?
Like I need him to communicate.
Your husband?
Yes.
Okay.
My husband doesn't communicate. The guy I'm having an affair with, we have we communicate. I don't know how to say it. I can talk to him more about stuff, I'm sorry, I'm crying. How you gonna start laughing? Because I was serious. Hold on.
I'm gonna try to edit that part out. Okay, so you said that you basically said that y'all aren't communicating as much as you used to. You're going out more with your new friends.
Yes.
And you used to go out a lot with your husband.
Occasionally.
Okay. So is it that you feel like you're doing more with the other person and you're not getting that is it the attention that you like more? Okay.
And I don't know. My other friend's more willing to do what I want to do. He cares about my needs more. My husband does. I feel.
So tell me something good about your husband that I guess why do you decide to still stay married to him?
Well, he's a good worker. He's hardworking. He's very strong-minded. His looks.
Okay.
We have a son together.
Okay. So y'all have a child.
Yes.
And he's a good hard worker. He supports the family. But you work as well, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm trying to end it with my other friend.
How long have you and your other friend been seeing one another?
About 3 months.
Okay, so it's freshly new as well.
Yes.
So you've been married for a year, but out of that year, for 3 months, you've been having another friend.
Yes.
Okay, so what happened that led up to that point? Like, where did y'all meet? Type situation.
I went out with a friend, and he approached me, and we just started talking, and we were gonna hang out. It started out innocent at first.
Okay.
But it's kind of leading into something else. I don't really know what to do.
Okay. Are you more so concerned about?
I really need the help on, how do I approach my friend about, that I can't see anymore because he doesn't know I'm married.
Oh, okay. So he doesn't even know that you're married.
No.
Okay. Okay. And why have you felt the need to not tell him that?
Well, I didn't really think that he cared because he would have asked.
Okay. So because
he didn't ask.
Don't ask, don't tell
Yes,
type
don't
policy.
ask, don't tell. But kind of feeling a little bad.
Okay. Has your husband ever stepped out of the relationship that you know of?
I kind of suspect something
Okay.
too, so I don't feel that, you know, I'm totally in the wrong, even though I am wrong. But I mean, I'm not for sure. I don't have any proof,
Okay.
but I kind of suspect him having a friend or friends. I don't know.
Okay. So that's just you
Yes.
going on a gut feeling?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so besides, I guess, the outside friend, so you want to end it with him, but you want to be able to keep your marriage, is what I'm hearing, I guess?
Yeah, I do want to keep my marriage, but I also, I need to talk to my husband about it. He's very private, so, he might deny if I asked him about anything also, so I'm just kind of stuck in between the middle right now.
Have you ever tried relationship counseling? Like marriage
No.
counseling? Okay. Do you not feel he'll be up to it, or y'all just never talked
He
about it?
might not be up for it, but I've never asked.
Okay. Okay. So besides that, what else is going on?
I'm just, I'm eating a lot.
Okay.
I have my McDonald's here. He said I'm getting fat too, my husband.
Are you
But
depressed or?
a little bit.
Have you started eating after the affair, or were you eating before?
I think once I'm not eating as much as I used to. I used to eat every hour
Okay.
a meal.
Wait a minute. Is this why y'all were good?
After I started noticing he was changing, I had a little eating depression I was going through
Okay.
while I was,
Okay. I understand. I'm sorry.
But I'm here to get help for it, so we'll see how it works out.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the depression. Are you sleeping more often?
No, I think I'm hanging out with my friend a little bit more now. Food isn't my depression, what I run to, my comfort zone.
Okay.
It's more my new man.
So you're more so eating now is the main problem.
I think the main problem is my other friend, he loves me just the way I am.
Okay.
So, I'm not really eating that much, And I never really ate that much until after I got married. I put on about 30 pounds.
Now, what do you think led up to that?
Me just not doing anything with my husband, being in the house all the time.
Okay. Besides being at work?
Yes.
Okay.
So, then I got this new man and boyfriend, I guess. And now I'm spending a lot of time with him. I think my husband is suspecting something.
Okay. But you're still eating. So
yes.
what is making you feel like he is suspecting that something is going on with you?
He questioned me who I was going out with the other night. I was going out with some girlfriends, but even though I am cheating, he kind of, I don't know, he's catching on, I can tell.
Did he say something to you about another man?
He made a little joke.
Okay. And how did you feel when
going out with your friends again, he said.
Okay.
I said, oh, well, yes, I am. But I'm not really for sure if he knows. Or if he was just being sarcastic because he's jealous and all that with my
by doing
friends.
the quotations
Yes.
around friends. Okay. How did you feel when you felt like you were, I don't want to say caught, but that he might have been suspecting something?
It kind of made me feel a little bad at the moment because I kind of felt like either he's jealous that I'm not spending time with him even though he never spends time with me,
Mm-hmm.
or either he's suspecting something. and I want to have a talk with him. I don't know. I don't want my marriage to end.
Okay, so you don't want
But
the
I don't
marriage
want to
to
tell
end.
him either.
Okay.
I want to talk to him, but I don't want to.
That you have been seeing somebody
Yes.
else. Okay. So what will it take for you in your mind to stop seeing the other person?
I think if my husband has a real conversation with me about how we can fix it. If he's going to change, if not, I don't know if I need to get a divorce. I don't know what to do, but I want to because I have a son and I don't want to be, putting him in the middle of it.
Your son. How old is your son, by the way?
My son is 8 months.
Okay, so he's a newborn as well. Okay. So y'all had him kind of fresh off the honeymoon.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, no pun intended.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. It's sort of what we call miracle questions.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to go to sleep tonight and woke up the next morning, and if everything that you wanted to be fixed happened, what would that look like for you?
I would come clean to my friend. He'd be okay. He'd understand how. And I would have to talk with my husband. I want to tell my husband because I don't want to feel guilty, knowing that he doesn't know. He's just sitting there looking stupid. I'm cheating on him. But my husband would be forgiving and understanding, and we could all move on. And me and my son would be happy. We could start doing more family activities together.
And that's how a perfect world for you at that moment would look like?
Yes.
Well, it seems like you have a lot of compassion and thought for your husband as far as wanting to come clean and tell him the truth about everything, wanting to come clean to your other friend by being truthful to him and just wanting to have your family to itself. So what do you think you can work on to lead up to either telling your friend or telling your husband?
I would prefer to tell I'm sorry, what are you asking?
Like, what steps do you feel like you should take to either work towards telling your friend first or telling your husband what's going on?
Well, I would like to talk to my husband first because my loyalty really lies with him.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I've dragged him, the other guy, into the situation, I need to talk to my husband first.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case the other guy wants to be like, oh, I'm going to tell your husband and all this stuff if he has some type of, animosity toward me or whatever. He gets angry, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just afraid because, I know him, but I don't really know him like I know my husband. My husband might be mad, but he still might forgive me. We might can work through it.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm. So I want him to know first. That way, he knows what's going on. Then I can go tell my other guy. It's not going to work.
Have you thought about how you might tell them yet? Or have you not thought that far yet?
No, I haven't thought that far. But I know I want to do it in private, not in a public place.
Like in your house?
Yes.
To tell your husband and your friend?
No.
Or?
Different times.
No, I mean like private place for both?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that seems very noble of you. Have you thought about when you may work up to telling your husband first?
I don't really know.
Okay.
I'm a little frightened.
Why are you frightened?
I'm just scared of his reaction.
Is he normally type of a...
I mean, he can get mad, but he'll just stop talking to me. He won't really express. He might get over it, I don't know, but I want to know what's going on at the moment in time. I guess I have to give him time. I don't know if I'll have to move out or if he'll move out or what.
Okay, so you're more so scared of the reaction of your husband. in a way of not knowing if he wants to keep the marriage or not knowing if he gonna want you to go somewhere else. Okay, well since you have thought about that, have you thought about where you would go with the baby if he does take that step?
I don't know. I feel like he might try to take my son with me also. So I'm scared because he really loves our son so much.
Right, it's a newborn baby.
And he probably want the boy. I just don't know.
Okay.
I would like for us to be happy.
Okay. And again, you said the happy family would be y'all all just coming to an
Yes.
agreement and spending that family time.
Yes.
Well, seems very noble of you, Miss Ashley.
Yeah. No, I'm glad I came here because I have some type of insight on how to go about it, I guess.
Well, what are you planning on doing about the eating thing as well?
I'm getting better. I haven't touched my chicken sandwich right now, so I'm okay.
Okay. Okay. Are you not eating right now because you feel kind of calm since you said you were eating when you?
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay. And you said you were eating every hour before?
Yes, it was horrible.
So what kind of helped you work your way through that?
My new friend.
Oh, okay.
He's he's a nutritionist, so you know.
Okay, so he's been helping you in some positive ways as well.
Yes.
Are you planning on keeping him still as your nutritionalist after?
I don't know. I want to cut ties, but I know it's not that easy.
For you or him?
Well, we're starting to grow a bond. I'm trying to stop it before it gets out of hand, but I don't know. I don't know what his feelings are. Towards me, I know he likes me a lot. I just don't want to leave him.
Okay. Well, I asked you about how you would tell your husband. Well, how would you tell your friend?
You know, we would have to probably do it private, but close to a public place because, you know, I just don't know him like that.
Mm-hmm.
He might, you know, there's so many stories on, you know, men flipping out.
Right.
Might try to kill me. I don't know.
Right.
So,
so you don't trust his reaction at
no,
because you don't know him.
He could have an side.
Have you ever thought about if maybe he doesn't care that you're married and then still wants to be in the picture?
Yeah, I'm worried about that because it's not gonna happen.
Okay.
But then again, if my husband ducks me, I'm gonna go to my friend.
Oh, so you're thinking about having a backup as well.
I'm gonna him first because you know how I'm just saying.
Okay, so that's why you want to tell your husband first anyway. Okay, so you kind of worked on your own
plan. I love both of them a
plan.
little bit, but I love my husband more.
You said you're in love with both?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I have feelings strongly for the other guy, but that's why I went to him because my husband, you know, I want to make it work, but for my son, you know, for the sake of our child, but I'm just not gonna be miserable.
Okay. Now, have you not talked to your husband about how you feel?
I've tried, but he kind of, you know, nonchalantly blows it off, you know, like, you know, he doesn't really talk about it.
Okay.
That makes me feel like he doesn't care, which is why I have another friend.
Well, give me a scenario. I'll play you and you play your husband. And just try to give me some type of insight of how he reacts to you. Okay, and what's your husband's name?
Donald.
Donald. Okay, I'm Donald and you're Ashley. Oh wait, no, you're Donald and I'm you. Okay, hey hun, I was just wondering, could we talk for a little bit?
You know, I got something to do. Talk about it later.
Well, it's really important to me that we talk, and I need to really get some things off my chest.
Here you go again. Okay, what is it this time? What am I doing?
Well, I feel like we're not really spending enough time with one another, and I'm really feeling some type of way about it.
Are we not together right now?
Well, we are talking right now. However, I feel like we aren't actually spending quality time with one another.
Something's always wrong with you. There's something always wrong. I'm sorry. There's something. What do you always have a problem?
Well, I don't always have a problem, but I just feel like we really should talk. Ever since our son was born, we haven't really had that connection and going places like we used to.
Okay, what's wrong? What's wrong?
Well, that's what I'm telling you. We haven't been spending time with one another.
Okay, what you want to do about that?
I would like to spend more time with you.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll stop right there. Is that how we kind of end?
That's how the conversation always goes. Okay, what are you going to do then? If there's no resolution.
Okay, so he doesn't really try to fix it.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I can see how that can be frustrating for you. See, I would like to maybe recommend y'all go to a marriage counselor. Just because that person, and I have a reference for you, by the way, but just because they would be better suited to help both of y'all kind of figure out what's going on. Because right now, I'm only getting your side, and without his, we can fix your side. Help work with you about what's going on with you. But if you go home and everything's still the same, then it really won't be any cohesion and any a joining of anything. So I feel like I should recommend my friend to you all, and I can give them I can give you, I'm sorry, their business card about that. So maybe you can try to talk to him about it and let him know what's going on, or even however, if you wanted to wait until you tell him about your friend and see how he reacts and then mention marriage counselor, if you want to do it beforehand. But I really would suggest that for you all, if you're open to it.
I probably would be better if I told him in front of the counselor. That way I could go on and tell him about why I'm doing it.
Okay, and then that way the counselor would be able to kind of be that middleman for it. That I think that would be a wise decision as well.
Yeah, I think that would be better. That would probably help me a lot.
Okay. Well, Miss Ashley, I'm glad that we got to meet today, and I would like to still work with you if at all possible, and you can still see me as well as going to your marriage counselor with your husband on that front. But it was a pleasure meeting you today. You have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you, and I'll see you soon.
See you tomorrow. Later.